So the last build, I saw Kasva doing this in a replay because I was having trouble against English, and I really like this build of his, so I tried to put it in a description, in a build order description, because I used H4 builder for these build orders. I took this one from Beastie from Reddit, and this is an RTS builder website, also from Reddit. So the thing Kasva did was, instead of going 6 on gold, it would send the food villagers back onto food, and therefore go a little bit early on wood, like 3 villagers more early, and it would take the eco upgrades, like would take horticulture first or double products first, sometimes take specialized pick, but most of the times went into blacksmith for that iron undermesh, for that +1 range defense against the English. That's really good because they mass longbowmen like bananas. Let's just give it a go, just to showcase you a bit, and it's pretty much the same start as Beastie, because Beastie also starts with 8 on food, 3 on gold, 5 on wood, but the difference is those food villagers that build the landmark go back on food. That's the biggest difference. And you go a big massive horseman with archers. Even then I like to put pressure on opponent to whittle down the mass of longbows, just to ensure they don't get a mass of like 15 or 20 longbows. And I tend to see men-at-arms as a counter for this unit composition, which is fine, because when you got some eco upgrades and you got that iron ornaments, you can put some more villagers on gold, or maybe even earlier transition into knights. Knights are decent counter for men-at-arms. So let's do the build a bit, talk a little bit about follow-ups, some common decisions, and then we're gonna close this video. So we still want to play French. Let's play against the Delhi, for example. Dry Arabia, standard map. Let's get into this build. So what I really like about this build is that the horsemen produce quicker than knights, and they are cheaper, so you can evenly match the mass of units. That was my biggest problem. If he would do a push around 10 minutes, he would be there with like 15 longbowmen and 10 spearmen, and I like 4 knights, but you know, it was really hard to micro that properly, because he would just right click the knights with the spearmen, and he had 10 of them. It was really hard to get around them, and with horsemen I tend to overwhelm him better, the English opponent. Build a house. And I want 8 on food, so let's put 1 on this one. Look a little bit for sheep, but it's still a showcase, so it's not the most important thing. 3 on gold now. And normally you tend to look better at your scout, just to see if you're missing any sheep. Yeah, it happens to me all the time when I watch a replay and I see my scout missing like 5 sheep, because like this, yeah, your scout is walking over here, the sheep's over there, and he doesn't pick it up. So that's why it's really important to keep a high APM on the scouts. Here again, yes, we're picking it up. So now it's just a matter of maintaining economics. And do like to calculate more. You got that AOE4world.com for the ranking, and you got that tab with tools, and you got that calculator for units. So you know, if you want to support one stable with consistent knights, you need 8 on food, 6 on gold. You want to consistently make archers, you're gonna need 3 on food, 5 on wood. If you want to make consistent villager production, you're gonna have 4 on wood. It helps me redistribute my villagers better. So when I have a surplus of one resource, like food, you know you can add in I'm taking too much things at the same time. You know, you can add in some wood villagers before you go back on food, even if you haven't the perfect number for food yet. So there's a little bit of flexible macro you have to do, and you can only learn that by playing and just watching your games and thinking about it. So let's build a house, and almost got that wheelbarrow incoming. So something I always think about is, do I go a knight first, or do I immediately go for an eco upgrade? I do like going a knight first because I tend to meet more spearmen. The enemy tends to make more spearmen when he sees a knight than when he sees a horseman. If he immediately sees a horseman when I'm trying to scout or raid or something, a lot of the times they immediately build men at arms as a counter. So, oh, we got way too many on wood because we're distracted talking again. 3 too many on wood. So it's gonna be an eco upgrade for sure. We need 13 on food first before we go. So we at least can make that archer range with no problems. And wheelbarrow is almost finished, so let's put on horticulture next. And we're gonna do it the horseman opening because we had way too many people on wood. That's what you probably get if you're making a video for over an hour. You're gonna get distracted, your concentration gonna be a little bit less, and you make mistakes. There's also something I admire that the pros can do, that they can play like 12 hours and still play really well. So we're gonna need some wood for a house first. And we want to have the double broad axe after this. And we can. So 6 minutes, that's the same timing an English player would have. And we already have wheelbarrow. We've got horticulture coming in almost. We got a double broad axe coming in. I do tend to take specialized pick because you only got 3 villagers on gold. That's not worth it. The general rule of thumb is that you need 15 villagers on a resource for it to be beneficial to take that eco upgrade. So we see we got really low on our resources. Only, you know, gold and wood a little bit higher. but we're doing really well. And we can use the wood to add in the blacksmith. Maybe should have built a house first, but you know, can't have everything in life. And we're ready to take an upgrade again if we look at our gold. So I want to really take that iron undermesh, that +1 defense upgrade. And we got it incoming now. We got 13 on wood, so we're gonna put a little bit on food again. And yeah, between this now it's horsemen and archers against this spearmen and longbowmen probably. That's pretty much all I can tell you about this build, because we got our +1 range defense incoming. We already have our horticulture, our double broadaxe. We can take a specialized pick if we want to. We can even add in knights if we want to. There's just really a lot of options for us. Could even take siege engineering if we want to ram him, if we feel really confident. So that's about it. That's the showcase of this build at least. And yet we're back again. Play one more. Go to bed early. Got an extra free day tomorrow because of the holidays. That's nice. Nice. That's a good tip. We asked for some hill and dale. Okay. So hill and dale has some really close deer, so we're definitely gonna take those with our veils. And what are we up against? Probably slow walling, kinda likes. Oh, English! Do we want to do a second TC play then? No, we're doing Kasva's build. Let's go horseman archer instead. And try to win heads up. If we got enough units, we can try to keep his mass low. So the deer and so you're going to do that way, And so we already see one scat over here. So let's turn it that way so we can cut them off on the other side. Yeah. And you're just gonna go roundabout. And you're gonna go on gold. That's over there. Oh, we still got some sheep in the middle. That's nice. That's 3, and we're gonna need wheels on wood now. Build out lumber camp. Okay. You're just gonna do this. Gonna need a house next. So let's do that. And you're going, so School of Carrying on food again. That's gonna need food for a veil again. Oh, come on, so much manual labor. And that's 4, that's gonna be 5, and then we're gonna put them on ship again. That's too close, we can't do that. And then just do this, and you're gonna go there. So that's 5, so we're gonna take wheelbarrow when we can. 3, 4, 5. And so it's the council, it's already up. It can't be already up, right? I didn't hear the sound of finished. So there's one scout over there. So we immediately want that archery range. Let's ignore. So let's do this. Take the lumber upgrade first. No, I want horticulture first.
We need some more wood now. So let's not tell them what we're doing. Well, maybe he saw now, but we're lacking on wood. So, take a quick look. Yeah, so longbowman coming out now. Oh, let's not do that. And enough wood for another house. And we still see only 3 longbowmen, so oh, we do see some more now. And so we're not seeing any. Oh, see more longbowmen than I thought. But we don't see any barracks. So another stable then? Because we're not seeing any barracks. Let's send him that way. So yeah, we're still so he's swelling up. So I guess, oh, we don't have a blacksmith. We're gonna need a blacksmith, of course. Okay, then let's wreak havoc. Guess I'm thinking he's going something. So we're gonna need iron unmatched first, of course. Another house and another house. And we're already running to food again, so we're fine. Can even add in knights now. exploding a lot of wood now. We even can add in nights now. And what can we do with wood? We can build a market. And we could add on some farms. So let's then just add in a ram ourselves. One ram should be enough. Put some on gold. And another archer waist. So got 5 doing nothing. Yeah, we're losing too much. Yeah, we're losing too much. We're losing too much. Let's regroup first over here. And we got 7 doing nothing, so we're gonna need those farms. Let's just do this. And oh, we don't have oh, that's also bad. And oh, that one knight met the whole of his army. And obviously he's gonna check out so chivalry incoming at least. We do want, and then just so we can convert them into farms, I guess. Yeah. So we're expecting him to come from behind. That is what we're expecting, right? 1, 2, 3. So this is gonna be a nice cleanup. And you're also gonna convert into some farms. And put 1 veil to make it. do this because we can. So we want an extra stable, I guess. Come on. No. Oh wow. Doesn't it do this? Don't. Oh, so he's that kind of player. So we're gonna need a ram. Some more on gold, I guess, and build a ram ASAP to just get in. So some more on wood on, I guess. Oh. Why is not doing? Oh, we already dropped. Good game by us. Totally went totally different than we thought, but I like my gameplay. Yeah, I'm just a 1 TC kind of guy. I can't really help it. I'm just that 1 TC kind of guy. So we ignored tournament rules where you can't build stone walls before 38, and he's like, I don't care, I'm gonna build them. So he wasn't at the Bears and the Deer, we checked it. But it's English, so they're just gonna have farm in their base. I did like my transition into farms in my own base. I should do that more. Flood a lot of food because of it, and mostly I lack in food. I pulled the villagers back on the deer. That was a good call because I saw him walking here when I sent that one knight to scout and harass. And I knew he was gonna check my deer, so I knew he was gonna backdoor all my gold. So there was some good scouting information, good reaction. I do like those eco upgrades. Yeah, for horticulture, double broad axe, could have taken forestry if I wanted to. Did I get stone picking? Yeah, I did. Or specialized pick it's called. Oh, we're back in diamond again. Good for us. Village account, pretty much the same. We didn't lose that much village, but he didn't either. So what was the village? Only 5 village difference. And it's a military account. Bad battle against yeah, that was the battle in his base. I was thinking which moment was that bad battle. Then we had a good battle probably at the back of our base, and you had a big battle in the middle again, I think. And then we just added in that mass knights because we saw men at arms, we saw a lot of longbowmen, and we didn't see that many spears anymore. I wish I could play this well every game. This was one of my better games for sure. We had 3000 more food, that's a lot. I think a big plus if we took the deer in the beginning of the game. A lot more coal, but that's sensible. More wood, That's surprising. So he had 3 barracks. Palace, but King's Palace is just such a weak landmark. We definitely want to ram that. We almost got down that wall, and then just its units flooding in, and he didn't have any military anymore. So our knights, how many knights did we have? 15, and number 16 coming in. The knight would just wreak havoc. I don't really understand why he was stonewall. Yeah, I can understand putting a stonewall over here, but don't understand why he went to stonewall this to secure more stone. That's the only reason you would do that. Yeah, also 22 archers. Yeah, let's take a quick peek at the replay. Replay, where are you? Do we have 3 victories in a row? We do, 3 victories in a row. We're on fire. We won from an English again. We don't win from English that much. We're pretty bad at English. So I thought he was doing the all-in tactic, because I saw a lot of longbowmen, but let's take a quick look. So, 2 on food, 2 on gold, 2 on wood. That's the standard English opener. Then add in food until 5, I guess. 1 builds a mill. Yes, even 6, 7, and then transition into farms. So the 2 wood villagers just gather just enough for farm. Yeah, 37. That's such cheap farms. Yeah, this was walled off because of the spawn. Yeah, 8 sheep. Well, I was fine with my amount of sheep. How much sheep do we got? 7. He's got 8, but I'm working on the sheep. Even 11 of food, that's a lot. So 12 of food. Now he's making his landmark. That's a lot of villagers making their landmark. 8, that's a lot. Because that also means you've got 8 villagers doing nothing, and all those diminishing returns, first villager 100%, second villager 50%, and every next villager has more diminishing returns. So he's finished his council hall at 5 minutes, but he's doing the all-in build. That's way too early. So if I'm correct, a guy at Reddit told me 8 on food is enough if you got farms to support production of longbowmen, villagers and spearmen. So no barracks yet. But he does have 10 on food and 11 on wood. 11 on wood, that's a lot. And he's constantly producing longbowmen. Why so many? Many longbowmen don't go. Yeah, he's even walling now. So when 11 on food, I mean wood, spamming out longbowmen as fast as he can and walling his base. Doesn't really add up if you ask me. That's now building a defensive outpost. Maybe because he saw my army? So what you wanna do? With 2 on gold you're never gonna make it to castle. So I want to attack him to keep his numbers low. So 48 against 55. Did he take eco upgrades? Yeah, he took the Wardax. He didn't take horticulture. Did he take specialized pick? No. And we already have horticulture in, double Wardax in, specialized pick in. Okay. We're really high on the food as well. Yeah, here I'm just like trying to connect some. That's a lot of errors from the town center. That's why it's so hard to punish the English, because the town center is just a Gatling gun, and those 2 gold fighters are the only ones exposed, I think. Yeah, they're not even that exposed. And I can't reach them because this is walled. This is walled. So I would have walked all the way around here. That's just too risky. That's not possible. So I'm floating a little bit of gold now. I should have added my blacksmith before the second stable, I think. Because I got all my eco upgrades. Okay, I think I can add in knights now, because I got a lot of peeps on food and wood, and I'm floating a little. I think I can add some on gold pretty soon. Yeah, I only has 5 spearmen, that's not a lot. Making a second barracks now. That's a nice wall from him. Now keeping his longbowman in a choke point. He's starting to take stone now, because he doesn't abide by tournament rules. Yeah, I'm keeping my resources pretty low, pretty well. So now I'm starting to float some food, so I redirected to gold. Added in some farms. Yeah, I had some really solid play against Tux. Don't know why. Yeah, you know, those men at arms hurts, of course, but we can just ignore them and clean up the rest, and then yeah, we didn't really recognize the spearmen in between the army, but he didn't have that much spearmen to begin with, I guess. Or 7. Really hard to spot them out. And because of the choke point, knights are running around. Yeah, we should have pulled back sooner. Oh. Took down the tower. But not really worth it. Not the best engagement. So 44 economic, 35 military. Only 23 against mine. So that was a bad engagement. At least we got our enemies this time. So yeah, here we spotted them going out the map, so I was gonna Check my deer, we pulled those villagers. Solid move. Expected them to backstab the gold, but I saw him coming. And over here, I'm pretty confident. 6 knights, 11 horsemen, 17 archers, 9 stroke power. Yeah, a lot of armors rallied in his base. Yeah, he didn't turn his spearman around in time, so what he did. So here just checking where his spearmen are at. Now surrounding this longbowman, he should have kited them more. Yeah, and here we're just cleaning up. It's cleaning house. Really good fight, so he's building those stone walls. Because Tox doesn't like tournament rules. They're for pro players, not for us. 32 military against 24. So I want to press something now, checking his deer, but it's English. We could have known there wouldn't be any deer over there. And we lost 2 knights, at least 1 knight, a lot of damage on the second knight because of it. Ooh, he didn't have a gate. So his army was out in the blue. Outpost, no. Arrow slits or something. And even went Kasva behind it, so he lost all of his army. And he thought to himself, okay, let's go Kasva because I've lost all my army. He thought, probably thought the stone wall would be enough to keep me out. So I'm juggling some resources so I can make that ram. Floating a bit of food. And we got 39 on them, of course. Yeah, 39 is too much. Around 30 should be enough. Let's see, we've got 4 villagers. 3 stables. That's 24. That's 28. And double archer is 6. That's 34. We need 34 to sustain it, but we also need 18 on gold to sustain it. And we need a 10 on food to sustain the archers, but we also need to build houses and stuff. Yeah, too high on the food. At 30 we just should have put some more on gold and food, like 30 on food and 15, something like that. That's why we're pretty high on food and lacking in gold and wood, and using the market to compensate. And he taps out. Because he knows I'm gonna flood in. That's it for today. Hope you enjoyed some games and see you again next time.